behind of their most recent campaign, just kind of sitting in my watch laters because I've been really just hard watching World of IO.
Hey, I went live.
Oh.
I didn't get the update.
Oh, give it a second, give it a second.
Oh, my iPad's lagging. There it is.
Dungeons and Dragons live play stream.
Alright.
Sessions. I immediately see, I know someone just redeemed hydrates and I think it's Blob. Hello, Blob. I'm not looking at the moment, but I see the hydrates.
Alright, so it is a couple seconds behind. That's what I thought.
That makes sense. Nope, not what I need.
Oh yeah, I do like the hot fix on the name tag. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was a last minute hotfix.
No, I think it is fitting that it's just kind of scribbled on. I think that's fitting.
Yeah.
I think that's fitting.
I'm sending out my ads, sorry.
You're good.
And I'm going to bother Tristan's friends by saying, hey, I'm streaming D&D right now, if you wanna watch.
I tried to advertise, but then the people who advertised said what's Twitch? so that was kind of a lost cause, huh?
Oh boy. Oh, it was Kelp that redeemed all the hydrates. Hi, Blob. I'll take a nice long sip now.
You're welcome. Now hydrate.
Yes, I love the. I made all of these assets you're seeing here, including the map in the background. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me actually move that up slightly. I can't move it up by a few pixels. It's only up by that or that. Okay, that's sad. I'm doing okay. I am just trying to finish this. I've been doing this for an hour now. we should just get started. Oh, I guess introductions are in order first and foremost. This is my close friend group. We play Dungeons and Dragons at least twice, if not once a week, minimum. And I have an idea for a Dungeons and Dragons game, so we're here. I'm Nuzz. I have my pronouns below me, and everyone else, and we can go. Who wants to introduce themselves next?
Should we just go in order across?
We probably
Yeah.
should. You start first, Jay.
Yeah.
I exist. I have been in this group, I guess technically second longest, because Amy technically is first longest, because that's how that works. I will be going by Jay, I guess, for this.
Hi, I also exist. I'm Amy. Been here the longest, I guess. So, I'm also, like, if you've been on the stream before, I'm the one who randomly appears in the background and hands a cat.
Yes. Amy is my partner.
Or a Dr. Pepper.
No, only ever a cat.
Yeah. Well, you handed me barbecue that one time.
Oh yeah, I did.
Liz?
Hi, I'm Liz. I don't exist. Only occasionally in this dimension.
Yes.
And everyone
I
knows
have been
Kelp.
playing.
Oh.
Uh, I'm Kelp, the Kelp Devil. Many of you would already know me from streaming collabs with Nuzz twice a week. When homework doesn't get in the way. And also from my own channel, the Kelp Devil. See, most of you in chat kind of already know you guys. But yeah, this is the awesome group that I hang out with once a week for D&D with Nuzz and Jay and all that. And yeah, it's going to be a great time.
What were you saying, Liz?
Oh, I was just saying that I used to play a lot, but it's been cut down.
It's understandable. But we are here to get started on a fun little D&D game. I've given you all the main prompt of finding a god that you like. We are going to make our characters today. And if you want to introduce yourself, Blob, you can, absolutely. I'll read it out for those who are not watching over. But we are going to make our characters today. I've gotten a basis from everyone and general understanding, but we need to actually do the roles and everything. So let me actually get in the game myself.
We probably could have introduced ourselves with what god we were choosing to. That would have been smart, huh?
Yeah.
You started it though.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand what I did. I'm not saying we're all to blame.
Blob says, hello, I'm Blob. I'm a she something Dutch and a complete history nerd. I'm also like a golden cube from Mario, but for cookie recipes, which I can agree with.
I'm surprised whatever they said got censored, not Dutch.
Oh boy. I am all over the place still. Did I ever give you guys a campaign?
On D&D Beyond, no.
Let me do that right quick.
No. We have nothing. You give us nothing.
I gave you...
We have a roll 20.
Yeah, I gave
Do we
you
want
a
it?
roll 20, I gave you a map, and I gave you a prompt.
Should we go back through saying what gods we picked while we wait?
I know... we can go through that as we're making characters, you know?
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah, there, I just put it in the Discord. Let me make a roles channel so we can keep track. I did not actually plan a lot on that. I spent so much time working on everything else.
I mean, worst case scenario, a meteor strikes the earth and we all die, so everything's fine right now.
What's your worst case?
I'm getting
I mean-
so many hydrate redeems that I'm going to make everyone take a drink of water.
I think world death, yes, is the worst case scenario.
I'm gonna go with zombie apocalypse, thank you, because that's worse.
Because zombie apocalypse is work.
Or if Am comes into existence and specifically us five are the people that Am takes, that would be pretty bad. That's infinite suffering.
It's just us. Oh, a fellow he-they in the audience. I didn't know you were a he-they, Theo. In the realm of... I exist in the realm of tiredness and pain, and I feel that immensely.
Why am I gaining hydrates?
Blob has great news.
I have went up 20 hydrates since stream has started. I didn't even know
I
what these
think,
things were until just now.
yeah, I think hydrate is my most redeemed button because I talk a lot, like without
You don't
stopping.
have many other buttons.
I don't know.
No, you don't have narwhals. No, see, you need to add narwhals for my fans. You gotta do it.
Oh, congratulations, Blob. Blob said they are now engaged.
Nice.
Okay. So, if everyone has the link, we can start making characters. I don't really have any. What's the word I'm looking for?
Restrictions.
Yeah, that's the word. I don't have any restrictions in mind. You've already, we've discussed the gods you're picking. If you want to make it known as we work through your character, sure, go right ahead. It's up to you. First and foremost, I think I would like to start with ability rolls. So I think I just set up the rolls channel just right. And we can get started in... Let's start with Jay. You can go first, Jay. Roll the typical. For those watching, we do you roll 3, and you pick which stats you like best, and you can arrange those stats anywhere.
All right. Come on. Please. Don't punish me. Don't punish
Don't
me.
do another card then.
That one across the board.
So I don't need another card with 3 negative stats. Come on.
Do it.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy.
Right. So, for those who can't see this, I already got a 6 and a 9 on my first block. So okay, that's good. Second block's good.
Pretty middle of the road, yeah.
I can work with that. It's actually, I think it's above point buy, so that's good.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's below point buy. Point buy, I think it's 78.
7, 11,
Oh,
7,
goodness.
14, 9, 7. You got 3 sevens.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That is.
You have to go with that one, clearly.
No, I can't. I will have to make a second character right now. Also, if I did that.
I've never seen that before. I'm screenshotting that and saving that.
That is the worst I've seen.
That's awful. Holy
I'm
shit.
The
sharing
highest
that with-
stats a +2.
I'm
The
sharing
highest
that
stats
with...
a +2.
I'm just gonna casually go share that with our friends.
All right, so I'm gonna go with my second stat block, which is a 16, a 15, a 13, a 12, a 11, and a 10. Actually, never mind. That is barely better than standard array.
That's just a dude.
That's standard array is what I have.
Oh boy.
I'm not even using point buy. I'm using freaking standard array. It's fine. That means I'm going to start with probably an 18.
Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh boy.
All right, that's me.
Oh my god.
Continued for some fucking reason. Avery has a vendetta against Jay.
It really does.
I'm not doing good.
Isn't this like the third character in a row you've done like 2 good and 1 really bad?
So, also a Marcus, he got pretty lucky where I was able to end up getting 3 16s at level 1. But I also have 2 negatives.
Yeah.
I think the second block is the first time in a long time Avery has given me a single one without any negatives.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Move on. It's fine.
All right. Next up, Amy. Roll your stats, please.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. I was about to say
well-
if you got a third stat with a 9, it was
Come on.
destiny.
I was gonna laugh if you got 372 in a
Alright.
row.
Come on, that
So
last
Amy just
is
got
just good.
Clearly I have one choice.
Yeah, so you're picking the 15, 13, 11, 18, 12, and 14.
I'm fucking 18. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
know
going
what? This is actually better than the stats I rolled offline. So I'll take it. I'll take my stats. They're better than I rolled offline.
I think that's kind of sad.
Now it point it is, but
Okay. Liz, roll your stats, please. Oh, 66.
It's the most lucky number ever.
Oh
Twice in a row,
boy.
too.
Oh boy.
You also have one obvious choice.
yeah,
So
join me,
66,
Liz.
76, and 66. Wow. It really
Oh,
loves
boy.
giving you sixes, I'll tell you that.
Join me, Liz, with one lower stat than me. The only thing you have instead of a 10, you have a 9. Everything
Yeah.
else is identical.
That is kind of rough. Or you could go
God's
closer
Join
to
me.
middle. The last one's pretty close to middle of the road. Average man.
Plus one dude.
Go on. I'd rather min-max.
You're the min-max. Alright. So you're going with the 12, 11, 15, 9, 13, 16.
Yeah.
Alright. Kelp,
Yo.
roll your stats. Only 3.
Only 3?
Only 3.
What? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. That's bad, but not awful. That's
Okay.
That's pretty
That's
good.
that's really good.
You can hear the jealousy.
You can start with 2 16s and an 18.
Alright, so far I've rolled a 70 and an 86, and the 86 has 14, 15, 14, 17, 15, and 11.
Good.
Should
You
I
only
even
have one
keep
dumb
rolling
stat.
at this point?
Just,
no,
just do it.
you
Do
might
it.
get a 90. You don't know.
Let's try.
Never. Well, and
No.
then you
Never
have
mind, that's a 73.
almost exactly what Liz and I have.
Yeah.
You know which one you're gonna get. You go with the second one.
Yeah? Yeah, you reckon I should go with the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when Little God says it. Sorry.
So
for
we're all
everyone
going with
that
our
doesn't
second one
know,
except for Amy.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
doing my third.
Amy on the Discord also goes by Little God. So sometimes I might make jokes about that.
That's me.
Lil God.
All right. To be fair, overall, these are not bad stat spreads. So we're starting off okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Absolutely. What level are we starting on?
We are starting at level 3.
Read it.
It is a great segue into the class section.
Should we roll? Yeah. Okay. Actually, we have to do class first. I was gonna say, should we roll HP? Well, you do have to know class first.
Yeah, we do have to know the classes first. Less than an hour to go to work, but you're tired. I feel that, Theo.
Yeah, Thea's been having a run of it.
Yeah. I don't talk a lot in your Discord, but I do look and I do read.
Mm.
I kind of just lurk.
Lurking mod.
Yeah,
Bullshit,
the
yeah.
lurking mod is the most terrifying one. Okay, so classes. I would prefer if we use the 5.5e. I'm still trying to get everything like perfectly down, but I would prefer if you use the 5.5e. If you have a subclass that is supposed to be for regular 5e, we can try to work something out, but I would prefer the 5.5e. So.
D&D Beyond has also updated a bunch of them recently.
Oh
so
yeah,
a lot of them are, even the third party ones are pretty good for 5.5 now.
Oh yeah, I've been planning things to give to you guys later, and I'll talk about it later, but I've been doing a lot of research into how the 5.5e works, and it's very interesting to me. So let's start again in order with Jay first. What class do you
For
have
what
in
specifically? Oh. I had three things depending on what people wanted. My top choice would be cleric, second choice ranger, third choice warlock, but the cleric is top choice.
Okay. Amy, what do you have in mind?
Paladin.
Just paladin?
I mean, we already talked about what kind of paladin. Um,
Yes, we did.
well, Oathbreaker paladin.
Yes.
So yeah.
That's gonna be fun. I just wanted to have you say it so Miko would know, like, oh, or sorry, Jay would know. I'm so sorry.
There's two people. We're fine right now.
I'll edit it out on the actual YouTube video, don't worry. Um, and yeah, I just wanted to have that be known because Jay is trying to decide between three different things. Liz, what do you have in mind for class?
First option, rogue. Second option, bard. If neither of those work, I guess I could go ranger.
Okay. I'm never gonna say no to a ranger. I'm me.
Yes.
Kelp stepped away for a bathroom break, so they might not be back.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I'm back.
Oh. So what class do you have in mind, Kelp?
Oh, I'm willing to be flexible and fill in whatever needs filled in, but I've got my eye on a druid at the moment.
Okay. So,
So, Liz, are you thinking a ranged rogue or a close combat rogue?
Well, that kind of ties into my deity. Um, but more ranged.
All right, so that I can still do the cleric, because if you said melee, then that would be a little bit more awkward.
yeah.
Because we'd have three melee people.
I can think of two rogue subclasses that Liz is probably thinking of.
Wahaha.
All right, I think I'll lock in cleric then.
Right, so we have a definite cleric, we have a definite paladin. Okay. Right, so with Kelp, you want to do a druid, you said?
I was thinking a druid, but I've just noticed that the druid subclasses are minimized.
Yes.
They're not as varied as they were before.
I don't
Does River have the link to my game?
I don't think so. Let me. I think
I
my
mean,
game
River
is.
can try. I don't know if there's a spot that was the problem. There might be a spot in the campaign. I don't know if there is.
Yeah, let me send that to you and see if you can join in.
It should be pinned.
Great.
Yeah, I got it right here. See if you
There
can.
we
If there's
go.
not a spot, I'm sorry. There's no one I can kick out.
That's fair enough.
That campaign is really holding us on life support here.
It really is.
Uh,
The only
No.
thing I could do is ask my friend Red to join a different game with me, but I'm not sure if he is busy right now.
Well, could I join our mutuals campaign, then transfer the character? Would that work? Because we all have a mutual that's not here.
Yeah, I guess
Playing space over there.
that should have a decent amount of content sharing, so you could try that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
It's not going to be as much as this game, but as that my other server, but it's still going to have a lot.
Yeah. Well, I haven't ever seen how much you've got, Jay. So all we chill.
Oh, yeah, that friend Red, he buys every book and then says, "I don't have any money." And I tell him, "I wonder why you don't."
I mean, I
backed these
appreciate it.
I backed these 20 Kickstarters, but I can't buy Humblewood 2 now. Yeah, I wonder why you can't buy Humblewood 2. It's because you backed the 20 Kickstarter. Oh, gosh, I wish he was watching this.
Send it to him.
I
Send it
lay
to him.
into him. I did. He was the server I sent the link to, but him and my friend DJ, who both would watch it, are a different game.
Send the VOD with like the timestamp of 26 minutes in.
But
feel
yeah,
bad.
thinking a Circle of the
He'll
Moon.
find it.
Drew it.
Circle of the
So-
Moon.
Yep, Circle of the Moon.
Beautiful.
No.
Oh.
Are we all good? What's going on? What's going on, guys?
I think Discord glitched for just
What
like a
happened?
second. I think Discord glitched for just a second because Jay made a sound and then nothing.
Mhm.
But yeah. So
being on froze for a second, so
that makes sense, of course. Liz. Are you thinking of going to the rogue? One of those subclasses I'm thinking of, probably.
I'm going for rogue mastermind.
That's one of the two I was thinking of.
Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, welcome back.
So
What
I had
happened?
someone with no caller ID call me, so I got curious, and they said they found my phone number on the back of a Pokemon card.
What?
They said, "Do you want it? It's Vulpin."
What? That's the weirdest scam call I think I've ever heard of.
I don't think it was a scam call. It was two kids.
Oh boy.
It was two kids. I think they genuinely found a Pokemon card on the ground, called the number, and I said, "Thanks, guys. Nice to hear it, but I don't need it. It's all yours." And they said they were at a university that actually isn't too far away from my house, so I think some random person might have wrote my number on the back of that card.
Oh boy.
I have friends who went to that university.
Oh my
I-
god.
I hope that doesn't haunt you for the rest of your life.
It's not
I hope
going
it
to. Like, there's
does.
nothing they can do with it. It's two random college kids who got a phone number from me. So I mean, it's whatever.
Oh boy.
Just a weird story to tell now, I guess.
Yeah. That explains why you made sound and then stopped talking.
Because I was thinking, should I pick this up? And then curiosity. I had to know.
Right, so we have cleric. What subclass of cleric?
I was going to go Festus domain, which is about revelry and drinking, leaning into the god I picked in terms of well, the god I picked is Shantea, so leaning into the idea of the harvest.
Okay. I'm seeing a harvest domain, but not a.
So Festus is one of the third party ones. I don't remember what book it's in though. I didn't want to do Harvest. I thought about Harvest, but I didn't really want. Oh, it's Griffin Saddlebag.
Ah. So if I go
Book
to the.
1, I think.
There we go. For some reason, it's only listed under the 2014 subclasses.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that updated. Essentially, at level 3, I get some bonus proficiencies. So, heavy armor, martial weapons, brew supplies, cook utensils. I get a reaction ability for when I take damage, and my channel divinity lets me make a couple weak healing potions.
Okay.
Just to make sure we're going by milestone advancement, right?
Yes. I don't
I think
believe
Alex would
in
rip
XP.
out his eyes.
Yeah, I don't believe in XP.
You play one XP game, and then you realize it's a terrible idea, and you never do it again.
Absolutely.
Because you start killing every individual villager to get those couple levels.
Yeah. Exactly. I am convinced that they changed the EXP systems just slightly for like the Baldur's Gate games.
Well, they did because talking gives you the same money as killing, and you can't double up.
Yeah.
So that's how they did it. They gave you the exact. If you talk your way into Emerald Grove, you get the exact same XP as if you killed everybody in Emerald Grove.
Okay, so yeah, that would make sense. So, Festus Cleric for Jay, Oathbreaker Paladin for Amy, Mastermind Rogue for Liz, and I want to say Circle of the Moon Druid for Kelp is what we said.
That is correct. Yeah. We also have a first-time chatter in that might be one of Jay's friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
from,
Choco!
Yeah, Choco Crits. And thank you for saying you love the animal avatars. I made them myself.
We like Choco.
Hello, Choco. Welcome in.
Do we like Choco enough to bully Choco, or?
I think I bullied Choco enough when I killed their character in the final boss fight of the campaign we were in.
Oh, I see.
They were the first to die, and it was the saddest death.
Was it one of the stories
I was the DM, by
we've
the way.
heard? I figured you were the DM, yes.
I wasn't another player killing them in the boss fight, just for...
I would hope that's how it happened. But, okay, so we have the classes settled, we have... Next, let's go into the backgrounds.
Should we do HP first?
Yeah, let's roll the HP first. That one we can roll in the Roll20, which everyone will be able to see now.
I do prefer doing that than Avery, so I like that.
Yes. So, everyone can roll their HP. Remember, the first level, everyone gets max HP. And we're starting at level 3, so you will just roll 2 hit die and add that to max HP.
Do we re-roll 1s and 2s?
Yes, you are allowed to re-roll 1s and 2s. My normal
There we
rules
go.
all apply here.
So that is 11. So 11 plus 8.
Wait,
Oh,
I've
I get
never
one
DM'd
more
for
than
Kelp.
my offline roll.
Oh, yay!
We're moving up in this world, boys.
I just realized I've never DM'd for Kelp, so they don't know my normal rules. Thank you.
What are your normal rules?
Reroll 1s and 2s for health. I tend to go by rule of cool more than anything else. If you can make a good argument for why something should be a certain roll, I will go ahead and let you do it that way.
I think I should get 2 8s because I want them.
Nip. I can't think of any others off the top of my head. Healing potions are
come
bonus
on.
action. Alright.
Wait, 8 plus... Oh no, it's 7 plus 4. Got it.
Alright. And Liz?
I think I've got the lowest there.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of technical issues with D&D Beyond. Can I roll in Discord?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll in Discord. I'll just say what you rolled.
Kelp, you and I actually got the same roll because I re-rolled my 1, so I also got an 11.
Ah, so you did.
Remind me what dice that would be?
Yours is going to be a D8 for a rogue.
Yeah, rogue is a D8.
1d8.
You're on 2D8.
And we've got
Yeah, we're starting at
Guinea
level
the Pig in chat. Who's Guinea the Pig? Do we know Guinea the Pig?
Guinea is also from that same group.
Nice.
Is the chat filled with people you've killed?
No, Guinea didn't die. They became a god.
Oh,
Oh, fun. Liz,
They
you can
ascended
reroll
into
too.
stars.
Who haven't you killed?
They merged with a spirit and became space.
Yeah, you can reroll that one. There we go.
First that
for
one,
the- For the chat, Liz was having difficulty rolling, so they rolled in the Discord. Their first hit die was a 4, so they're adding 4 in. Then there was a 2, and we re-roll 2s. Then there was a 1, and we re-roll 1s. Then they finally got a 5, so you can add 9 plus your base 8.
17 base is pretty good.
Yeah, for a rogue starting at level 3, that's really good.
Yeah.
And then that's not even including your con mod, whatever you decided to put there. What sounds like fun, Blob?
Eating a sovereign nation.
Eating a sovereign nation?
How would you go about said action?
Can you unhinge your jaw that wide?
It's Blub. Don't underestimate Blub.
I hunger for the Congo.
A girl has her ways. I bet. Okay, so going into backgrounds next. Does everyone have an idea for what kind of background they want their characters to be?
Yes.
I'm not talking about mine.
Okay.
For reasons.
I can talk about mine.
Okay, Jay, would you like to talk about yours?
I'm a farmer.
You're a farmer.
For obvious reasons. Specifically, I make barrels, and my late wife made wine, and she put the wine in the barrels.
I see. And that gives you the tough feat.
So I'll get a little bit more HP. I'll start with an extra 6 HP.
Nice. Okay,
I'm gonna be a ninja. Wow.
Amy and
That's,
I have already
statement.
discussed the background.
My background, don't worry about it.
Can you say what feat it gives you, or is that also terrible?
Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
No, don't fucking worry about it.
No comment.
I love how I glance at chat and I see Blob saying, I hunger for Indonesia, followed by Giddy going, I yearn for the mines, and then Blob responding, I yearn for asbestos.
I also yearn for the mines.
We can't worry about chat. We can't do it, guys. We can't.
No. Okay, Liz, do you have a background in mind?
No. I have options though. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want. I'm probably the only person who didn't actually like make out a scorecard here before we started.
Oh boy.
You're not alone.
No, you're not. Do you have an idea, Kelp?
Some of us are overachievers.
I have ideas, but maybe for something behind the scenes.
Alright, so you would also like to plead the fifth?
High five and we don't talk about it.
I'm Australian, I don't get fifth.
We don't talk about Bruno.
It is all right. I will tell all of my secrets to everybody, and nobody will share. It is all right. I'll just sit here in the corner.
We have open book. We have the secret, tell no one. Undecided. And a secret, tell no one.
When you get to a certain age, you just don't care anymore.
Alright. Moving swiftly along. Does anyone have an idea on their species?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
my voice cracks.
Like, the two overachievers out here, like, yeah, we know.
I had 3 character concepts.
I had one.
I am ready.
So,
You can only use one, Jay. You can only use one.
yeah, you can
I am
only use
using one of them.
So, Jay, which one are you going to be using?
I will be an orc. If it matters, I also took the languages Dwarvish and Orc.
Understandable. Oh. Amy, what species will you be playing?
Fallen SMR.
Oh, yes. Well, I do prefer 5.5e for the classes. You can choose a 2014 race if you would like. I should have said that earlier.
Are you doing the Eberron Fallen one or the 2014 Fallen one?
Oh, I don't remember.
Because the Eberron book just gave us a couple more artificers. Not the official Eberron one, the third-party Eberron one.
I think we went with Legacy.
Because we do have a good like 5 or 6 artificers now. Aasimar now, because we have the Legacy, we have the 2014 Legacy, we have the 5.5, and we have the Eberron.
Yeah, I think I went with Legacy.
So I think I went with the 2014.
Yeah, so Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy.
It's
Yeah.
like pre Mordenkainen's Legacy.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are good. I recommend the pre Mordenkainen's Lizard Folk sometimes
That one is kind of interesting.
because you get the craftsmanship.
Liz, do you know what species you would like?
So on background.
You're still on background.
I'm leaning towards charlatan, but that doesn't quite do what I want with my character.
Charlotte.
Wish there was just a wanderer background. Closest thing I would get to it is hermit, and that's not quite it either.
Well, that's what Wayfarer is, but
It doesn't come with a starting feat.
Wayfarer does. It comes with I thought Wayfarer is either Lucky or Druid Initiate. I think it's Lucky.
There is a Wayfarer. It comes with Lucky.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably go Wayfarer then.
All right.
Curse my knowledge.
I do like your knowledge. It's helpful when my D&D Beyond isn't opening.
Yes.
I DM too much. I know too much because I'm forced to for DMing.
While Miko knows, I'm so sorry. While Jay knows the actual books, I know the lore.
Oh yeah, you read the lore more than I do. I'm not as good on the lore. That is true.
I want to be the encyclopedia of Dungeons and Dragons lore.
I know enough about Shantaea. You were saying, yeah, Shantaea has this spell list. Like, what are you talking about? That Shantaea has like a designated spells. What? That's a thing that the gods have.
Some of them do.
Genuinely had no idea. That's why I didn't respond to that. I just kind of nodded along.
I figured that's what happened.
So yeah, sure.
I figured either you had just either gotten busy at work or just were doing the nodding along.
Nope. I genuinely had no idea what you were talking about, and I was just like, all right, they say it must be real.
Okay. So do you have a species in mind, Liz?
I'm leaning towards half elf.
Okay. And what were you saying, Amy?
I said, meanwhile, I stumped you with my god for a little bit.
Yeah, for a hot second, I was doing so much research because I couldn't find anything. And then I found
they weren't in like the new book or anything. They just really blindsided you.
Yeah.
I came in swinging.
And I went, I will allow it.
Is it still like a normal Faerun pantheon, or are they really out there?
Let's put it this way. Whenever my character attempts to say their god's name, they open their mouth and static comes out.
So it's Rhea.
No. It's not Rhea.
Yes, a random homebrew god in my Faerun Pantheon game.
They're not homebrew, they're canonical.
They are, yes.
They're canonical to Ministerial.
Yes, but we're not in Ministerial.
Can be.
Okay. So we're thinking half-elf. Do you have a specific half-elf in mind, or are you just going with vague half-elf?
Currently vague half elf. I haven't gotten that far.
There is the new version that starts with a K.
Korovar.
Korovar, thank you.
Anytime.
I don't know if you have access to that book though.
Honestly, the number of books I have access to is limited. Like, I literally had to type in Wayfarer under custom background.
Yeah.
Even if they jump into our like Tuesday night campaigns where we have the content sharing, I do have the Korovar book, so Liz could grab it with that link.
Okay.
I did buy that book, so with content sharing on, they can get it from me.
Ooh, I'm gonna. Do you still have the escapades and ministerial link?
I'm still in that campaign, so
Yeah, because
yeah, so Liz can do that.
I'm seeing our
Yes.
mutual is content sharing there.
So if you drop your character into that campaign, you should be able to grab a lot more.
Unless the content sharing is only our mutual.
I don't know what games the content sharing is turned on in.
Oh God, Kazakhstan.
No, it's turned on Escapades of Ministerial, so it's turned on in that one. Any game that Dwobbles in is turned on. Because Dwobble has the good big boy account.
Yeah.
I have the normal subscription, so I can't do content sharing unless someone else has it.
Yeah.
But that
Same.
is the thing that is good about content sharing. If someone has it, then everybody's books are shared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
This is all so much easier to do when I can do it on my computer, not my phone.
Yeah. For some reason, the D&D Beyond app is a little bit difficult to set up a new character with.
bad.
Okay.
Oh man.
So, Kelp, did you have a species in mind?
I am thinking Wood Elf at the moment.
Full wood elf?
Or Wood Elf.
Nice. Very thematic.
I will die first.
Maybe.
I do not have long to live comparatively.
I yeah, I think you are the shortest life species that has been chosen.
Yes. I am not doing well.
Okay.
Okay. I believe from there that is the basics of a character made. Feel free to select whatever starting equipment you want. I believe everyone here knows the starting equipment rules.
Uh, I would like to request one thing if possible.
Yes.
Uh, I I will tell you my background stuff later. Is it possible to start with absolutely 0 gold so that I can start with also brewer supplies?
Yes.
I don't have enough money to afford brewer supplies, but could I just forego the rest of my gold for that?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
Could I perhaps use playing cards as darts?
Put it as darts, but we can theme it around weaponized playing cards.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Other than that, since I already made this character, now I'm done. My character's done.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I already could afford brewer supplies. Never mind.
Okay.
I forgot I already was able to afford them. So actually, I do have a little bit of gold to my name.
Just a little bit.
It's not much because I had to, spend all my money to get what I have in my inventory. So it's not by much.
Okay.
Kazakhstan has gone through it.
Yeah, I've been watching the discussion with Kazakhstan.
I've been afraid to look.
Kazakhstan.
To be honest,
Basically,
afraid
Blob
to look.
8, Kazakhstan, Kelp, and Theo have been telling them to spit it out, and now they're refusing. And someone's. Oh my god. Theo said, be a good girl and spit it out before they make your tummy hurt. And it's gone on from there. And
we can't worry about
Kazakhstan
that.
is back now.
Just a reminder for anyone who has attempted to emulate Blob here. Kazakhstan is radioactive.
I don't think that's the thing to take away from this. As far as I'm aware, nobody's going to actually try to eat the entire country of Kazakhstan.
You
As far as you're
underestimate
aware.
some of us.
Oh boy. So,
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. You're going to try to eat it, and you're not going to be able to. You're not going to finish your plate.
oh boy, that's like, God, what is that like? Yeah, no, just alligator eyes overloaded your tadpole belly. Yeah, pretty much.
Tadpole belly.
Yeah, you specifically have a tadpole belly,
Yeah.
but
The frog
I
opening its
do
mouth is so
feel-
gross. It's so gross
Like
watching
a-
the eyes squish.
I
You
do
don't
feel
know
like
what
Blob
I
has
can
a point
find on a
here.
map.
You know, Yankees have a historically terrible time finding locations on a map.
I'm gonna
Don't
stay
act like you know where
quiet.
Don't
know
you
that
dare act like
country.
you know where Kazakhstan is off the top of your head. Like you could just close your
do.
eyes and point to the map. I only somewhat believe you. Like it's there's so many like random niche Eastern European countries that there's no reason to know where each one is. Like it's never gonna come up.
I play GeoGuessr.
I can tell you where all the important ones are.
That should be enough. Just saying I play GeoGuessr should be enough to tell you that I know where it is.
Yeah.
Just because you play GeoGuessr does not mean it, because you might not be good.
Oh, fair point.
I know one person who I see them playing it fairly often, and today they got within like a couple miles of the spot, and I was so excited. And then the next thing they did was they were on the other side of the globe.
Oh boy.
Like
Oh
it
my
was
God.
clearly Indonesia, and they were going for like Northern Europe. I'm like, those two places are not the same, man.
Wait, so they got tropical and they got what, temperate?
Yeah, they went straight up deciduous forest when they were. You could see the you could see that it was clearly a dreary tropical environment.
Oh my God.
To be fair, they did have a sign written in English. It was spelled wrong, but it was written in English.
But it was written in English, yes.
It said photocopy, but it was spelled with an F.
Oh, that's fun. Speaking of countries, excellent leeway. As you can
Segue.
all see, segue. As you can all see on this Roll20, I have given you guys a map of the continent that our story will be taking place on. I do have more information if you would like to know more about any of them.
I assume communism is farming.
What?
The sickle and wheat.
Oh,
The communism.
Communism.
That does look like communism, so it's got a point.
what's really funny is that's a republic state.
Wheat is the rich man's hammer.
Okay.
Topple the
Yes.
proletariat.
Yes. Opre is very agriculture based. Yes.
I imagine they're
all I need
all
to know.
republics, right?
Not all of them are republics. Some of them are monarchies. There's one that's just a military nation.
I hail from Tekka.
Yes.
What's Eshbard like?
Eshbard! Ba-ba-da-da. Most of this nation is covered in a dense jungle forest, with many of the citizens finding salvation in towns created in the treetops. While this does come with its own set of issues, it makes it easier to survive as one with the jungle than trying to force your way through it. While the nation is deemed up of multiple of these jungle towns led individually, they each answer to one archdruid who lives at the heart of the jungle, often being seen as calm and calculating as an individual. It is rare for them to be seen outside of their own home, and not many people even know what race this person is. However, if word reaches a town of a direct order from said archdruid, nobody questions the order lest they be exiled to the forest floor for good.
Bugbear.
Sweet.
Bugbear
Did you
Archdruid.
just say bugbear? Okay.
Bugbear Archdruid.
This is now my headcanon.
Everyone just headcanons that it's led by a bugbear.
Yep, then that's what's locked in.
That
Yeah,
would have
that's
to,
it.
like, can you imagine being covered in that much hair in a jungle?
You understand now
shave.
that if we ever find out who the Archdruid is, we will all be disappointed if it's not a bugbear.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
I
shaved
understand.
bugbear. I can see the resemblance.
Hey,
What's
your
this
friend
last
Red Devil
number?
Hyena just chatted, Jay.
There you go.
All your
Did your
friends
game
seem to
finish
have
up?
like component names.
I
Guinea
mean, half
pig?
one of the groups call him Red, the other half calls him Hyena. Actually, I think I might be the one who calls him Hyena.
You were calling him Red earlier.
I
The
know.
one-
I do that because the group we were in on Monday, half of them call him Red, so it just kind of like clicks.
He's saying the PNG is making him giggle.
Yeah. You're getting a lot of compliments on the pictures.
I know, it makes me happy every time. I spent so much time working on these. I felt a little rushed at some points, but I feel like I did pretty good.
Just so hard to look at my eyes. Again, it's good, but it's just so hard to look. The squish when my mouth opens.
Okay, so that was information about Eshbard. Any other people interested in any other nations?
I would just probably be from the most remote part of Opre.
Yeah, every
So maybe like the southern peninsula or something where it's a lot
yeah
more
every
remote.
every instance you sent me, I was thinking this just exists in Opre.
Specifically away from cities for some part of my backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, I think somewhere down here in the peninsula would be pretty good then. I can read some information on Opre for the people listening.
Mhm.
Opre is the second largest nation on the continent, composed of mostly plains or hills with occasional forests. As such, the primary concern of this nation includes vast agriculture of various types. Many villages are spread out through the nation, as between them are acres upon acres of farmlands or processing lands. Run as a monarchy republic where a royal family is seen as ceremonial for national ties, while the state is really in charge of executive functions, the nation is typically run by a system of commons, nobles, and laborers, representing the village folk, nobility, and farmers in that order. A good portion of druid circles find themselves in this nation, though many exist throughout the entire continent. As such, a small sect of druids will attend various meetings relating to economic decrees, as well as environmental or militaristic meets, to have a vague idea whether or not the nation's druid population and nature would or would not support decisions made. This is due to the last time the nation acted without checking in on the elements of nature before acting, a massive blight swept through the land, only cured when the royal family stepped down to their current position and admitting fault in their actions. Now, only acting with the best of natural intentions, the nation has gone centuries without a true blight on their crops.
No, I'm going to ask every world builder's favorite question.
Yes.
What are the tax rates?
I had NPCs pulled up that you could have asked names about, and that's what you asked.
I promise it's important.
Okay. So,
How
actually,
bad
that
are
is-
the taxes? What are we looking at in terms of taxes?
Oh boy. So,
Oh, that must be awful.
yeah, they're pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is harder on the laborers, of course, which would your character, with what I know, what you've told me, you would either fall under the laborers or the commons. And those laborers are really taxed.
It's a hard knock life for
Okay.
us. It's
That
hard
is
knock life
good to know
for us.
for again reasons.
Trying to think off the top of my head, like, let's say, the
I don't need a number
nobles-
rate. I don't need a number if that's what you're trying to scratch for. We can work on a number.
Yeah, I'm just getting like an estimate that I have in mind. Like, let's say, you get 10 gold a year, you would be taxed like, I want to say 7 to 8 gold
70% tax rates?
for the laborers. Yes.
The rage.
A
The horror.
70% tax rate?
Yes.
I'm destitute. All right, full disclosure. My backstory is I haven't paid my taxes in a while. I owe a fortune. All right, we got stuff to discuss because we have to know how much I owe, I guess.
Big question.
Yeah.
What are the borders like? What's stopping people from Opre just running over to Ishbard?
So first of all,
The railgun.
national relations.
Also, I'd assume that the jungle, that the punishment is the floor.
Yes. I don't know if you caught that in my quick little blurb, but in Eshbard, you are no longer allowed to live in the treetop cities, and instead you are exiled to the floor if you commit crimes. Which means that you get to live with the fun jungle dangers.
Fun. Jungle. Dangers. Wonderful.
Any
This is
other
exciting.
nations with countries? Or any other nations with queries, questions?
I'm gonna be from Tekka, which we already discussed, but you could read it for everyone.
All right, I'll be right back, but I'm still able to hear.
Okay. The country of Tekka is considered a military state, governed by a council of 4 generals who lead their sections of the militias. The generals meet once every 2 months to discuss various issues within the countries, find solutions, and determine how to send aid to their allied nations of the continent. Most of the civilians find honor in joining one of these militias, and it is common for those who are promoted to true soldiers, for any reason, to spend the night celebrating with close friends and loved ones. Those who do not fight, or have a reason not to, have a tendency to focus on commerce over agriculture, as the soil quality of the nation is not very viable. As the nation closest to the Sky Islands, many of the attempts to map out the islands and try to tame their wilds are led by one of the 4 governing generals. Only a handful of these expeditions have been successful, only managing to map out the closest island and part of the second closest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's David like?
Huh? Staber? Staber. A smaller nation with a coastal desert terrain leading to a massive expanse of desert on the other side of the mountains from Opre. Most of the nation is led by a democratic state run by a series of representatives for each needed branch for a series of decades at a time. A good portion of the nation is composed of dwarves, tieflings, and other hardy races able to withstand the heat and harsher environments. A common downtime in the various towns of this small nation includes sand surfing and sand racing. Oftentimes, events are set aside weeks in advance so that as many people as possible can attend these races. It is a very popular pastime. Rogues and monks are not Go on.
I think Stave is gone.
Rogues and monks are not uncommon in this nation due to their harsher environments leading to more stress on the day-to-day life. But in the capital city, a wizardry school of great renown and intense restriction on their students also thrives.
Oh yeah, it is gone. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. Sorry, it no longer exists.
Oh.
Got eaten by a giant.
Is there spice in this area? Yes, there is spice in this area. There's spice in Staber.
Not for my life.
How easy is tax evasion in this country? In Staber? Well...
My new home.
In Staber, it's not very easy. Yeah, there are
Never
a ton
mind.
Yeah, no. There are many wizards that will walk around, and the guards all have access to detect thoughts.
I would be thinking how I don't pay my taxes.
Oh, hi, Beazle.
It technically wasn't by choice. Don't worry about it. You'll learn.
You'll learn. Wow.
Technically wasn't by choice.
Have we covered Oshto?
I don't think so. Oshto is the nation that inhabits the eastern archipelago off the main continent. Monarchy in nature, the nation is led by a royal family who are rather aloof at times. The capital city of the archipelago is a large city spanning over half of the island it resides on, with the royal family finding their homes atop a series of tiered noble housing. The nation has the strongest alliance with Opre, the royal family often visiting to see how the acres of land are harvesting at various points of the year. Trade with other nations, though, are the key to the nation's survival. Many of the civilians of the nation are fishers, sailors, or traveling merchants going from island to island, selling and trading goods localized to each island. Many airships are manufactured on the largest island of this archipelago, Manoroto. This is due to the volcanic mountain that rises on the island, though it has long since gone dormant. Here there is plenty of room to craft and enchant the ships as they are built, out of the way of many common houses. And while most of the royal family has been human, 4 generations back, a water genasi was introduced to the bloodline, leading to a generous mixture of water genasi and human heirs, with a wider acceptance of various types of genasi in the country as part of it.
Nice.
That's very interesting. I feel like this kind of like country info could have been given earlier.
Yes, Alex, it's your fault.
It's
Yeah, it was always Alex's fault. No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no.
totally not like I gave you guys the map as I was working on it and no one asked any questions.
I knew I went from a farm. I did not know there was a 70% tax rate.
Just on the
It's
laborers,
okay,
don't worry.
you're not paying it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I'll have to pay it is the problem. I've just been neglectful.
Right, so how many years have you been working?
Like Wally.
I am 70 years old.
So probably at least 50 years.
Yes, and
and
well, no,
how
I've
much have
paid
you
most
brought
of
home per
them.
year?
No, I've only not paid in the last maybe couple years. I've paid most of my taxes. Actually, I guess it'd only be the last. I guess it'll only be the last couple months that I haven't. I haven't paid. It'll only been a max of a couple months.
Yes. So, does anyone have any
this is
further
wonderful.
questions?
Not really. I just know I'm from the most desolate place.
So probably Saber.
Mhm.
What's everybody else going with? Saber, Prey, Tekka. What about Kelp?
I think Kelp would be Eshbard.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nice. So we all have our starting
Nice.
bases.
Diversity. How is the tax rates in your country?
Oh, you're
Oh.
not going to like the answer no matter where you go.
The thing is, I'm not trying to play this character as like ditzy like that. They understand the responsibility. They know they messed up. There's a reason why they're adventuring.
Well,
At the ripe old age.
as you all know, I had each of you decide on a god before we met up today. You all are chosen of these gods. However, you're still pretty new to your roles. For one reason or another, you have each been given a different task that must be completed. All of these tasks, however, are leading you to the northern nation of Tekka. Yeah, one of you is already there.
It's cold there, right?
It's not really cold, but it's something. It sure is something. Now, if we want to, we can each go into either we slip into a one-on-one Discord so we can go with each of you, or we could have your meeting out here with all of us present.
I'm fine with doing mine publicly, honestly. So the everybody else can split off. I'm fine with doing mine publicly.
That's what I was thinking. So let's get Jay's started with. So you were just working on your property one day when it felt like there was a breeze that rustled through your crops just enough to almost sound like a whisper. But as you tried to listen in, figure out what you were hearing, you would turn around to see a brown-skinned human woman with long white hair in a very intricate braid that has been wrapped around her head, just very gently running her hands along the edge of your crops, making her way over, looking at you with a sort of gentle look, with a little bit of concern mixed in as well. She's walking closer to you. There's no sound coming from her steps. But as she meets you face to face, you hear her speak in a calm, gentle, somewhat older woman kind of voice. She says, "I require a favor of you."
I take out a little miniature barrel from my waist that I undo a latch. It clearly smells of really strong liquor. I take a sip of it. I latch it back up. She's still standing there. I,
It appears this is not fake. What is it?
I need someone to assist a very delicate situation. Do you know? Beazle, are you okay? Oh my god.
I am unsure who Diesel is.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to move Beazle out of the way because she was just like making it hard to talk, and then thunder
You
went
might
off.
have the wrong number.
Thunder went off right outside, and she threw herself into some of my art supplies.
And just people went skittering into here, and Brewer just came in looking confused as fuck.
Did you dial the area code for Opre, or did you accidentally put the wrong area code in?
But yes, she is going to look at you and ask, "Would you be willing to accept an offering, blessing, so that you might assist in a very delicate task?"
they'll do the same thing. Take the barrel out. Take another sip of the really strong liquor and put it back to their hip.
I will not make deals with any devil. Who are you?
She's going to give you a very warm smile with a slight little chuckle to her voice as she says, "I am no devil. You know who I am." And she will look to the various crops around you, with a gentle smile, and she says, I am the Earth Mother. Shantea, you would know me as.
He'll look down to the barrel again, and lift it up, but instead of taking a sip, he'll see a carving on the wood, which is the symbol of Shantea that his wife carved into the barrel a long time ago.
Yes, I thought so. I hope you were not. Yes, I will do as you ask. What is it?
I understand your hesitance. I know your story, but that is why I have chosen you.
Get chosen.
As
I'm sorry.
As you may know by now, I have a certain relationship with the god Lathander. I am aware of a situation in his pantheon at the moment, though he will not provide me comfort. And you will see, seeming from one of these crops, she pulls what looks to be a gentle orb of light from seemingly nowhere, holding it to you as she says, "This here represents a connection between myself and a person you would know as an ASMR. They are connected, fully coherent. However, should someone question, should someone fall, it will vanish. Lathander, however, has brought to my attention that one of his ASMR has not had a strain, and instead their connection has gone black. They still live. There is something blocking them. I would request that you find this person and attempt to help them find the light again."
You are 3 months and 15 days too late. My wife was the devout one. Why me?
She will give you a gentle smile and say, "There are many reasons. Not all of them will make sense. There is something going on where I believe you would be the perfect individual. I have many followers, yes. You live in a country that's filled with them, but you know how to defend yourself. You know how to bring revelry. You know, through this grief, you can still bring someone back. I have my entire trust in you. With only a little help, should you be able to fix this."
It'll look like he's looking down to the barrel again, but he'll clearly look at his arm and just the scars of an old soldier on his wrist and the back of his hand, and the calluses on his knuckles from the manual labor. And then turn his hand around to look at the back of his hand and see the wrinkles and veins of old age.
Very well.
And that's it.
She will give you a smile. And you blink, and she's gone. You have...
He'll hope that it wasn't real.
You have a general idea in mind that the whispers in the wind you swore you heard before, you can now make them out. They were saying Tekka. Go to Tekka.
The liquor's not strong enough for hallucination. Lastness is real.
And he'll look up to the sky. What is my wife's name? Let me look up what I wrote my wife's name.
Clematis, I may not be laying here with you again. I may die in some far-off land, and I apologize. Keep our farm safe as I'm gone.
And he will go about doing what he must.
Okay. Now, is there anyone else who would not mind having their first interaction with their god in public?
Cool.
I think that answers that.
Guys, it's called dramatic irony. We as players can know secrets, but our characters don't know them.
I don't mind, but I want my interaction with my god to be very much in the past. That's going to reveal a bunch of the history for my character.
Alright. So, I will move over to the one-on-one voice chat that I just created.
I will not watch the stream. I will be nice.
Thank you.
I'll still keep it on in the
I will watch
background,
the stream.
muted, but I'm not going to watch it.
I will watch a stream, but it will be muted, so, unless you bring up something on the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch chat, so Hyena, just write everything that happens in chat. Don't listen to me.
So, I will move over there. I think, for the fun of it, I want to have Amy last.
Okay.
I want to build a suspension.
Okay.
Okay. And, I guess we'll go in the opposite order. So, Kelp, if you could please follow me into the one-on-one.
Could I go third? I'm still tying some strings together.
All right, Liz, follow me into the one-on-one.
Why you gotta be difficult, Kel?
Okay. So,
Mono y mono!
yes, manu y manu. So, you said you wanted to have met your goddess in the very distant past, right?
Right. So I was thinking for background that I actually wanted to change it to, I don't mind keeping it as Wayfarer, but I want the family background to be a fallen noble house.
Okay.
Something that was completely erased from like people know about it, but it's like way history now. Like no one talks about it anymore. Um, I
Nice.
was I was thinking of making my patron deity for my house, so that I met them as a child, but it was just a part of the sort of ritual that we went through growing up.
Okay.
So like everyone was like, I'm not special in my house. I was just one of the many children that were aligned with my patron deity because I wanted the fallen house to be specifically like a house of negotiators, adjudicators, sort of the people the countries went to when they couldn't figure out their own problems.
Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. I can work with that.
And then
So,
because, yeah,
yeah.
I was just gonna say because that they were like upholding the best standards for everyone, they were getting into truths they weren't supposed to, and that's why they were erased.
Okay. So, let's see. Since we are in one-on-one, we can say your god is the Red Knight.
Yep.
And what I was researching on her, I don't think she would have made a chosen in a child. So, how would you feel if, after the events that wiped out your family, while you were a wayfarer, while you were traveling and wandering, that was when you were chosen?
That's fine.
Okay. So, you said you wanted to be from Staber. So, as you were making your way through one of the various cities or smaller towns, these hard brick streets that are coated with sand, just causing your feet to ache as you go, you happen to look around and see what looked to be a familiar game that you hadn't seen in a long time, just sitting on one of the tables with a tan-skinned woman with brown hair that no one else seemed to be paying attention to, despite the fact she was sitting in bright crimson red armor. She was looking at you, and down to this board, and back up to you.
Um, my character is has learned enough to look around for survival. And as I notice that no one is noticing her or paying attention to her despite the overtop armor, I believe I would approach in such a way that it doesn't look obvious that I'm heading over to where she is from the outsider's perspective. So I would dip behind um, storefronts and transverse towards the area she's sitting at in a roundabout way.
Okay. So you make your way over, and there are times where, at first, while you were moving around, acting like you weren't going to go straight to her, it looked like she wasn't there anymore. But that game board stayed there. That chessboard stayed there. And as you continue to make your way around, until eventually you finally made it to the board itself, she's there again, and she looks amused.
I believe I would approach and slightly tap the side of the table where the open side of the board is. Are you looking for someone to play with? I am rusty, but I can certainly amuse you for a bit.
You already have, my dear. But feel free to sit. No one's going to pay you mind.
I will slide into the seat, but take one more look around as I do.
You keep your eye out.
It's the easiest way to know when something's coming.
And if something is coming, what would you do?
Calculate the probabilities. Which path I should take, staying or going, and what's less likely to complicate my life.
I see. And let's say there was some way this could be a little bit easier on you. Would you take it?
I think a slow, politically correct smile would go across my face, and I would look her in the eyes for the first time. I don't believe that they would come without a cost, but if it was reasonable, I would be willing to invest my time in it.
All I would ask of you is to, should you find a cause that deems right to your heart, not mine, that you help them strategize.
And if they do not listen, as people rarely do, perhaps I could make it into a game. And as I say this, I'm gonna spin the board so I'm on the side where she has already moved a piece forward.
She is going to smile and nod. Of course, there will be times where I ask something of you, but it won't be frequent. And
I will. Go ahead.
and there might be other prizes for you along the way. But do know I will have to call on you to go certain places one day.
Well, at least it'll be an interesting path. And I move a chest piece forward.
She will smile, and every time she has said a sentence, the game is playing. You are playing with her, but she's not touching her pieces with her hands. They are simply moving. And as you move your pawn to the edge of the board, she's going to smile to you. Yes. I think this will be a good endeavor. And from there, you blink, and she's gone once again. But you have a small red figurine of a knight, the horse chess piece. Not the full game, but the actual piece.
I will pick it up and slowly tap it against my lips. For the first time, a rather joyful smile is crossing my face. Well, I suppose let the games begin.
And years later, you are a full-grown adult now. Whatever age you decide your character is as the current game goes on. And
Whatever the full-grown adult age is for a half-elf, because that varies.
yeah. But one day you are simply traveling through wherever you have gone throughout your years of playing strategist. You see what appears to be a defeated golem, stone golem, off to the side of the road, with red veins calculating its way through the rock. You know this symbol by now. It's guiding you where to go next. It's one of her few attempts at giving you a guide without outright telling you, as she has enjoyed watching you play your games. And it's pointing at a map that has been sketched out onto the ground, pointing to the northernmost continent of Tekka.
Well, I guess a trip's in order.
And your character is on your way. Now, let's see if we can bring Kelp in here if they're ready. And if not, just send Amy in.
Sounds good.
Oh, I hope everyone is enjoying the story so far as I am giving the threads away. I am so excited for this game.
G'day.
Hello, hello.
It's just halfway through writing a DM to you,
Oh,
but might as well fill in the backstory bits here, yeah?
yeah.
Alright, so, what I've got so far, when it comes to the backstory, is we've got a Circle of the Moon druid wood elf from Ishbard. She's on the younger side. She's around like young adult age, and she works as a guide for like people coming in or people going like through different cities, like guiding through the forest floor or whatever kind of job there is there. So she guides travelers through that. Is that possible?
Yes, absolutely. It is a very dense jungle, so that sounds like it would be a very feasible job.
Wonderful. So name's Nidra. Just grabbed an alternate name for a saloon off that. Don't know if you want to tie that into backstory at all? Like whether like her parents named her that way because they came across that name for Saloon in their travels, or because the traveler said it once, whatever. It shouldn't be a name that's current to the campaign, I'm pretty sure. So good to go there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay. So, you did just say that you chose the goddess Saluna to have been the one to choose you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's an alternate name for Selena.
Okay, let me quickly glance through. For everyone watching, I have been doing research on a lot of these gods. Not all of them, though. I think also you only just gave me this god today, and it was not one that I was expecting in the slightest. Um, so I have no information on like what she would look like, how she would contact you.
Absolutely.
So let me quickly
I'm
glance through.
very much a person to leave things to the last moment, especially when I'm dealing with homework in uni and all the other things in my life. So I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. One of my favorite things about the newest Faerun book is that it does tend to have a paragraph at the end that is a brief little blurb on how the Chosen work. And I'm seeing here the Chosen of Saloon step into danger to light the way through darkness, which is something I can absolutely work with.
It
So,
seemed very on brand, even if like you don't really see much of the sky in forested areas.
absolutely. So I don't have an idea of any like actual scene since it was so short notice, but we can still work on this together.
I
Um,
mean, we could either improv it now, or we could arrange another time later in the week. Up to you.
yeah. I could probably maybe improv something now. Um, so
Don't want to put you on the spot. We could just skip it and leave it.
just come back later. um,
Come back later.
Bob is eating.
I've got enough for an improv scene if you want to do that. But I don't think I've worked out my character's personality to the fullest extent yet. So whatever goes on in this improv will be the deciding factors.
Um, Let me see. So I think first and
Blob,
foremost,
stop eating states and countries and all of that shit. Just stop. Stop, Blob. But yeah,
so I think my biggest question is how long have you been following this god?
I think it might be a family situation. Uh, Raised following the god, so quite devout. Always, maybe not devout, but is in a family and I guess clan or whatever we have, Ishbard, that are quite connected to Saloon. How do we say that? Saloon? Saloon?
I think it's either Saloon or Seluna.
Saluna.
I've seen it either
Saluna.
way.
We'll go with Saluna. Wonderful.
Seluna.
Um, so always been present as worship, but maybe not as always strongly tied.
Okay.
Kind of like a background religion, whilst just trying to live and survive.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I'm sorry, I just read the paragraph of those who favor her set a bowl of milk outside on each night of the full moon.
Of course, it's wonderful. Brilliant. Such flavor.
It's a great flavor.
Oh,
But
Professor Elwin with the hydrate.
oh yes, I have been taking a drink every time I've seen a hydrate. I'm just not announcing it because I'm usually narrating or listening.
Oh, wonderful.
And I'm pretty sure my mic picked up the bubbles there. So I would say you would be contacted by Saluna for the first time personally. You had just finished an adventure or guidance, whatever you would like to call it. And God, I don't even know how she does that. Um, let's just summarize it down into she makes herself known to you. And she seems to be trying to guide you somewhere. It seems like God, it really is. I don't even know how she contacts. So we can come back to the actual scene itself later if you would like. But long story short, whatever it's going to end up being, you will have an indication of this goddess has her eye on you. She is going to give you something, but you need to make your way to the northern continent of Tekka. It seems as though she is concerned, but she will not give you a lot of information. It's if you ask for a little more info, it is basically there is something she is concerned about, but she isn't sure, and she would like to have a chosen of hers meet with a small party.
So far, I imagine Ninja being hesitant but cooperative. A
Yep.
bit. Imagine the equivalent of starstruck, but for a god. It's like, eh, oh, heard about this person. I've heard about this deity. It's always been a factor in my life. But this kind of thing doesn't happen to me.
And now it has.
Now it has. Uh, which would be a complete change of a life course. And we'll definitely have to see how that scene plays out later.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
We can probably come back to it after I've had like a week and a half of research, let's say.
I've got exams coming up, but I'll try and make time to build it up a little bit more.
We can run it through on one of our Wednesday meets.
Wonderful.
Okay. I hear Amy has just gotten back from a smoke break, so you can hop back in, and once they get set up, just send them in here.
Fantastic.
Blob, why are you eating every country in the world? I don't think eating countries is healthy for you.
Hello.
Hello. I I don't think Miko realizes I can hear when you come back in. But it's very nice, or Jay, it's very nice to know that they are sitting there. But now that we are one on one, what would you like to tell the chat that they are not allowed to outright say because both Kelp and Jay are in the chat as well?
Oh, where do we start? Where do we start? So my character, her name is Ilya. She originally was a paladin and the ASMR of Lathander. And she was on a mission to go help somebody who was appearing to be cursed, and she figured out over the course of time that the person was cursed by an amulet they had. And she offered to take it and get it purified and help the person, basically. And instead of being able to do that, the amulet corrupted her, causing her to become fallen and an oathbreaker. Because it was corrupted by a different god.
I'm sorry. I just glanced in the chat to see that Kelp deleted Miko's messages and then timed them out for 600 seconds. That's one way. That's one way to get those out of the way.
Yeah.
But yes. So, would you like to get into the moment that she has fallen?
Yeah.
As you lay your hands upon this amulet, taking it from this individual, you are suddenly bombarded with information of so much intensity. It rips at the very fabric of your understanding of life itself. It rips and tears the strength that you once held. But as you sit there and you deal with this, you force yourself to sit there and focus. You pull yourself back from the edge of an abyss you never understood before that still haunts you even mere seconds after you see it for the first time. And you take a breath, you take a deep breath. And it's all clear. You hear a deep cackle. Ah, you are a strong one. aren't you?
Strength is the only thing I've ever had.
I see. I am like you, my dear. However, I am bound. I cannot leave. I cannot do what I was created to do. Would you help me?
What were you created to do?
I was created to be everything. And when I attempted to do just that, the other gods, they all sealed me away. I saved them, and they chained me down here. But the chains are weak.
And the darkness. Such heavy darkness.
The darkness is nothing. It is everything as well. I can bring all pain and suffering to an end. All you need to do is help break these chains.
My job has always been to bring light.
To bring light. To bring light into darkness is to eliminate. To bring darkness into light is to extinguish. No matter what you do, there is another side to a story.
I see. I understand. Yeah. I'll find you. I'll break your chains. But how do I find you?
I will bestow upon you a gift. You will find it near you soon enough. It will lead you to ruined temples, to various artifacts. I need you to blend in. I need you to say whatever you need to do to be able to cleanse the rot.
Cleanse the rot. Blend in. Yes. I can do that. I can do that.
Good. I put my trust in you.
I'll find you, I promise.
And we can head back over to the main chat now.
Oh,
We're back.
What happened?
Yes.
we are back.
We're back.
We are back. Hello.
We're all on screen.
Yes, everyone is on screen again.
Here we are.
We have
Now
now
we can die
gone
together.
through. We have all gone through the reason everyone has gone to Tekka. And I would like to say, I am working on a special feat for everyone that is themed around your gods, the chosen that have. I'm saying words. I am working on a feat that is basically you have been chosen by a god, and it's taking some work. I have Amy's already set up. I just need to, actually put it in the D&D Beyond. I have also actually got Liz's done as well. Just need to work on Jay and Kelp, and then we'll be all set. Yeah. If everyone is still feeling up to it, we can do how the party meets, but otherwise I think this would be a good place to end for the night.
Up for everyone else.
I'm happy for whatever.
I'm good.
Yeah, same.
All right. So, I don't have the map for it prepared, but
That is fine. We should not have tokens for us yet because some of us don't know our races.
Yes.
It would be awkward if you had stuff prepared for this.
yes.
Who hasn't got their races figured out?
I just finished mine.
So
Okay,
you.
cool. There we go.
So, let me go over to the stream map and zoom right on in. We are now meeting in Tekka. Once again, I will describe Tekka. It is a militaristic nation. It is one of the harsher places to survive in this country, as the hills, the land, the forest, all of it is covered in a thick layer of ash and dust that is, for some reason, not able to really harvest any life. It is
So the hills-
similar. Go on.
The hills are not alive with the sound of music.
No, they are not. They are not alive with the sound of music. They are alive with the sound of, basically from Ruby, the Creatures of Grimm, if you know that show.
Did you mean harbor life or harvest life? Did you mean harbor or harvest? Because you said harvest. Did
Well-
you mean harbor?
You can't harvest life where life doesn't harbor.
Please tell you meant harbor.
Yes, I meant Harbor. I'm sorry.
You can't harvest life where life doesn't harbor.
I don't want the life to be harvested, please.
Well, it's not exactly harvested,
Don't
but
worry, we'll harvest Kelp's life. It's fine.
Excuse me, what?
statistically.
Statistically, yes.
Statistically. Statistically.
Oh boy. But this nation is covered in a thick layer of ash and dust that occasionally leads way to a creature that is very violent in nature, attempting to, like I said, harvest your life. That's a good way to put it. Let's just say there is a reason that Eshbard started to go up into the trees, and that is because the ash is making its way down into the continent, and they don't know why.
Very spooky.
Yes. There is a small town, just maybe, 500 feet away from the edge of the jungle, where the trees have died off and lay in various piles of detritus. It is smaller than any of the towns anyone else has been in before. It seems like this little village is barely holding itself together, as it seems like almost everyone knows each other, but there is a small section of travelers, vagrants, migrants, pilgrims, whatever, just meeting at various different places with very warm smiles. It's very strange to see such brightness in such a gray area, but it seems altogether this is a safe place. You make your way through the village to a building that stands 2 stories tall with this deep, almost black wood from the age, as you all make your way into a tavern that has an inn attached to it. You each get there at various different times, of course. I would say probably the first to get there would be, honestly, probably Kelp's character, as they would have been closest. Followed quickly, arguably quickly, by Liz's character, followed by Jay, and then Amy. So,
Even though I live here?
huh?
Even though I live here?
Yes, you came down from the north. Like, you came from, like, let me get in the actual screen. You came from this hill up here. You were the last person to get your choosing.
Oh.
Whereabouts are we?
You are right about over here.
Ooh.
It's not that deep into the country. It is very close to the border of Eshbard and Tekka, and you would know, being from Eshbard, that as the cloak, as it's called, makes its way down, Tekka and Eshbard frequently will discuss their boundaries, as Eshbard wants nothing to do with whatever this is that is taking over Tekka. You know it's bad when a country is willingly giving up their lands. Bless you.
Excuse me.
There are no excuses for you.
Oh. Damn.
But yes,
I think I used my only one.
if we would like to describe our characters, we can do it in, I guess, that order of Kelp, Liz, Jay, and Amy.
Alright. So Nidra is a wood elf. So pointy ears, but mostly humanoid. Long brunette hair. She's on the younger side, young adult. Probably about like 21, 22, 23. She looks like she's prepared, but also a bit nervous. She's used to encountering interesting situations, but nothing could ever prepare her for this. All right, that's Nidra. Who's next?
Liz.
Um, Leora is a half high elf, and she's very calmly just sitting back and relaxing in a chair, probably the best one in the room for a view on the rest of the tavern, playing with a piece of dice in her hand. Looks fairly confident and is just rolling them up and down her palm, watching as things go on around her. She has short, curly auburn hair and hazel eyes, and the sort of life build that shows that she is fast on her feet.
Jay.
Quickly going over to the bar part of the tavern, ignoring most people, not sure if this is actually the bar he's meant to be in, but pretty certain, is an old orcish man. His skin paling with age, his hair even more paling with age, tied back into a man bun with a large beard. Occasional black streaks, but not much. He does not look entirely prepared, though he is in full armor. The armor is clearly well used, but not well loved. Mainly made of rusted chain that is too small and too big on the arms now, but too small in the chest and stomach. And clearly he's wearing a hole-filled cloak to try to mask some of the imperfections in the armor. Still clearly tall and strong for his age, but it definitely is catching up to him.
I know this is out of nowhere, but I just got a text from the Cold Stone Creamery asking if I could get an interview with them, and I applied to them like 8 months ago.
Jesus
They
Christ.
had an opening position.
What the heck? That was out of nowhere. Amy.
They need someone now.
Yes.
All right, so Ilya enters the bar last, and she looks around, seeming almost a little nervous at first, kind of twisting her fingers. She's on the petiter side, but there's strength in her build. And despite the fact that she looks nervous when she enters, she kind of steels herself and looks around as if looking for something in particular, even if she's not sure what. But despite all of that, she looks exhausted. There's bags under her eyes and scars peeking out from her clothes that she seemed to have tried to hide a little bit, but at this point, she's given up on that fully. Yeah.
All right. So, I will say probably Jay, your character would look at the newest comer into this tavern, and you were given the exact directive of look for ASMR. So you've been kind of looking at everyone, especially since you entered the country of Tekka. And here you see a ASMR walk in.
He'll look at them, and you'll see that they're clearly looking at you, and not really saying much. They'll raise their arm up and they'll do like a beckoning with their hand to come have you sit next to them at the bar.
Ilya will see that. She'll kind of tilt her head a little bit, but go over and sit down.
Like, can I help you?
You are partially dietic, am I correct?
I guess you could put it that way.
I'm apologies if it did not make much sense. I am new to this.
And he'll look to whatever bartender or whatever there is.
Do you have any Barrel Family Farms liquor?
Which was the name of his farm. So the answer is probably no.
You know what? Let's make this the first legit roll of the entire campaign.
Oh,
Roll
what
me
a weird first roll, but okay.
Yes. Roll me a D100. And if it is, let's go with 1 to 10.
Hey, I'm good at low rolls except for when I don't need them. A 98. The opposite of a low roll.
Yeah, no.
A 98.
No, unfortunately, they do not have any. They haven't even heard of that brand.
I thought so. The cheapest, strongest thing you have, please.
All right.
And he'll look. Go ahead.
They will nod and just tell you that it's going to be 5 copper.
Can you break a gold piece?
Of course.
Thank you.
2 by the way.
So that will be 1 silver.
Oh, expensive, but it is fine.
All right. He'll slide the other one over to you, but then before he does, he'll stop and go,
You look young. Are you of the legal drinking age for your species?
Yes. Yes, I am.
he'll take his hand off of the top of the glass.
Very well. My name is Abraham. What might yours be?
Ilya.
Good name. A flower.
What business do you have here?
I was given a divine mission. One I did not seek out. But I was told to look for an SMR. And you might be her.
Well, I'm kind of an ASMR. I was an ASMR.
Apologies, am I being rude?
No. And don't. It's alright. I just learned things about my god and we had a bit of a falling out. That's all.
Very well. I understand. Though I cannot pretend I empathize. Have you been told any more information?
No. I haven't been told much of anything, to be honest.
Shall we be more open then?
Sure.
He'll
Yeah.
stand up from the bar and turn around and say, I can't really do the booming voice because there's people, sleeping.
How dare they?
So, the problem is I'm looking at the stream, and it's behind some of the voices. Not the face of the frog is screwing me over when I should just be looking at the green light on my phone. He'll stand up and look to the rest of the room and just in that booming voice say, "Is there anyone else here who was given a mission by a god? I will buy you a drink."
You mostly get vacant stares of basically just like, is this person okay?
Oh, this version never ends well.
This is interesting.
If it helps, so are we.
I'll take the free drink.
Were you given a mission by a god?
Maybe.
We'll
That's
stick
for
right
me
up
to know
front.
and you to find out, or not find out, as the cases may be.
The cheap drinks are even expensive here.
It's all right. I've got it. Don't worry, Grandpa.
But you are not my offspring's offspring.
No, I meant it as a term of respect, honestly.
Apologies. All right, sit down next to me. Tell us your tale.
No, I think I'll just have the drink, thanks.
I'm Illa.
He'll put his hand over the drink.
Are you of the legal age to drink for your species?
I'm experienced enough to be drinking.
That did not answer my question.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
that's
any
the
who ask?
bartender's
Yes.
job.
I'm pretty sure that is the
You would-
bartender's job. And having a stranger put their hand over my
You
drink
would
is
think.
quite an interesting experience.
Regardless, I need you to tell us your story too before I give you the drink.
All right. Oh, I'm from a Ishbad. I'm a guide down there. I can't say by who, but I've been given a message to go up here.
Good enough. That is accurate.
And he'll give the drink.
Do you know what we're looking for? Assuming we're all looking for the same thing.
Not precisely. I'm
Fantastic.
sure
It's a club.
another message will occur when needed.
It's a club. We're all in it. We have no idea why we're here.
I was told the overarching details, but not specifics of what to do after I found you.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I've not seen another Asimar adjacent entity here.
Did they say what to do with me?
I was mainly told to seek you out. There's some trouble on the... It's hard to explain. I do not think a party of 3 would make sense for this endeavor, so either someone in the bar is being elusive, or our other members might not have showed up yet.
Well, this is kind of a sketchy bar, so maybe we could just pick someone.
For a god-based trial, I feel that would be dangerous.
Um,
I will try one more time.
maybe that's not
I
the best
don't think
way.
that's the best approach.
What do you suggest?
Surely there's got to be a more tactful approach rather than standing up on top of a bar counter and shouting at everyone.
The
Maybe
counter
we
would
should
not
ask our
support my
respective
weight.
gods.
While all of this is
Well,
happening, what is your character
what do
doing?
the rest of the
Well, originally I was in the corner just watching because honestly, this is entertaining. Um, I think about halfway through all of this, my character has gotten up from the table and just like slowly circled the room, chatting with other tables and distracting them from all of this that's going on because honestly, anyone talking about gods is a big deal, even if they're crazy. Um, so I'm, for better or worse, trying to play the room to downplay their shenanigans, basically.
So
Also, anybody who
as
sips the liquor, it tastes like motor oil, basically. I got the cheapest stuff.
so as your little trio is looking around for the next person, it looks like there's what you can assume is an employee just like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about them. Just going around to each of these tables, just taking the attention off of you.
I think we're like maybe minutes from being asked to leave, possibly not so politely.
We have done nothing wrong. We are paying customers, though the liquor is expensive.
Maybe we could go to like the tavern or something, just to not be here.
Very well, though I do not quite agree with the wisdom of it, as this is where I believe we are told to meet. Or it was an entirely different bar, and you are two random individuals, one of which just happens to be an ASMR.
But I think it's probably better if we're not, kicked out.
I do not think we would be, but if it would make you more comfortable.
I'm gonna take the whatever was not drunken from any of us, take out that same little barrel with the Shantea symbol on it, unlatch it, pour the drinks into it, latch it back up, put it back to my waist.
Ilya
Where are you
notably
taking my
did not
drink?
drink any of hers.
We shall
Where
go.
are you taking my drink?
It's alright, I'll buy you
Saving
another
it.
one.
I am saving it for later. If we are the party, then I may gift you some of my own make.
Yep, I'm definitely part of the party. Talk about alcohol, I'm down.
It would be awkward if you were not.
I'll buy
So
you another one at the tavern. Let's go.
I'm trying to slip out before they do. I have advantage on stealth, so I'm gonna roll one more time, see if I get anything better.
yes.
There we go.
I mean, I don't think I would notice you anyway.
Yeah, that's a 20 stealth check. It's not coming through to the roll 20 for some reason, but yeah, you are successfully able to slip out of the bar without issue and meet with everyone else already outside.
Well, that wasn't the version of events I would have chose, but it was interesting.
Hi, are you one of the selected, I guess?
Hey, what's with you two
Selected.
and just asking people that?
I don't know. That's kind of the energy he opened with. I was just following his lead.
Let's suppose for a second that each of us was messaged by some kind of power or some kind of like powerful figure. Why would any of us just share that openly?
Because
Oh.
we were told to work together.
We were told to find each other, weren't you told that?
How'd you
The
find a comment?
probability that someone's going to step out into the middle of this conversation and we're all going to get killed is fairly high. Can we maybe move a little farther away from the tavern?
I like this one. This one makes sense.
Very well.
Right? I mean, I'm not opposed to any of that, but
I trust you are fourth member. Lead the way.
okay, I'm seeing your point.
Hold on. And just because I have to do this.
Yes, 16 breaks my AC.
I'm going to look around as I start leading them away from the tavern.
With a 25 perception. Yeah, it looks like there have been a few people, like, kind of looking your way, but it seems like they're more concerned with their day-to-day lives at the most part. You've been lucky at this point to not draw anyone's true attention.
Well,
Oh goodness.
are you hungry? There's some stalls down the street.
Quite, actually.
Yes. Let pause for a second, though. And if you do think we are in danger,
And I will expend both uses of my channel Divinity and produce two of smaller versions of those barrels on my hip, and pass one to. Again, it's gonna be a learning curve for some of the names. Actually, I'll change the name in Roll20 so that I have the one to Amy's character and one to Liz's character.
these will last until arrest. They are a potent brew. They can instill you with some healing if you are to imbibe them.
I'm not sure getting pissed drunk when we might be in danger is the best plan.
They will
To entertain outcomes, though.
they will heal your wounds.
Actually, he like pulls his away from Liz's character a little bit.
Are you of the legal drinking age for your species?
I'm going to blink twice. Yes. For
All
all
right.
I
And he'll hand
know.
it to you. All right, so you they're both so the things their names are healing drafts. They will heal you when you consume them as a bonus action.
Okay, well, thank you, Grandpa.
They do go away though if we take even a short rest, and I can only produce 2 per long rest. So they are really just a one and done kind of situation. So I will make them at the start of every day, but if we do short rest, they will go away. So it's kind of use it or lose it.
Huh.
I'm just gonna. And I slip it into the pouch on my waist. And I'm going to continue trying to sort of shuffle these people down the street into a slightly more noisy area.
Oh, actually, I regain 1 channel divinity after a short rest, so I can make 1 more after short rests. But they do vanish at short rest, so I only get 1 if we do rest. That's what it is.
Okay. I think as you are ushered down into a better to have this conversation sort of area, that's going to be where we put a pause on this session 0. and I hope you guys had fun, at least a little bit.
I did.
Yes.
I've been so excited about all of this.
I am pleased.
Uncle Grandpa.
Yeah,
My name
that's
is
cool.
My name is Abraham.
No, you're
Uncle
Grandpa now.
Very well.
My goodness.
Oh,
As you can all see in the campaign, my last name is Beryl.
yes.
Barrel. Just straight
Abraham
up barrel.
Just Beryl.
His name is just Beryl.
Correct.
Abraham Beryl.
Not barrel roll.
Abraham
Barrel
Beryl.
roll. Do a barrel roll.
I cannot.
Again.
I couldn't even keep a straight face when I said that.
We don't have a character art channel, so I'll just put it in the general. But I have.
Yeah, I'll message you about it because if I'm actually playing this guy, I don't have any good art, so I'll message you.
Yeah,
Or cleric.
I was thinking about drawing all of them, but I would love to put detail into everything, so it might take me more than just the next month to get all of them done.
If we must, then I can use the image I have as a placeholder. But we can still talk.
Yeah, we can still talk. I do have these animal assets, so these can last for 1 or 2, whatever it takes for me to finish up. I will say it is getting closer to summer, so it might start picking up at my day job, which will affect the speed at which I can get the art out.
Very well.
I love this voice you've chosen.
I've been practicing in the car to work every day.
Was this the voice you were doing when you texted me about
Oh,
your
yes,
walk?
I texted him earlier in the week where I was on a walk and I was doing this voice while I had headphones in, and I was walking past a family who was in a garage, and I did not notice them, because if I did, I would have stopped doing the voice. But then I pretended it was my actual voice and that I was on the phone. This is why I don't do the voices on the walks, and I do them while I'm in my car, because it gets awkward when I see a family with 2 small children staring at me like I'm a lunatic.
You should do like me, and
Well,
when I have the
aren't you?
energy to go on walks, I just listen to my character playlists.
What I did was I waved, and I smiled, and then I pointed to my headphones and started talking about groceries. Because if there's one thing I can do, it's make things up on the fly. And that was what I thought of. Groceries.
Groceries. But
And what kind of groceries is Beryl getting?
hops.
Lobster roll, cold, from the discount bin.
Oh,
Oh goodness! Don't get lobster roll from the discount bin.
Please.
That's a not.
Ilya will buy you food. Please.
I cannot afford it very well.
Gas station
I'm also
sushi
proficient.
rolls.
I'm also proficient in cook's utensils, so he really can make whatever alcohol or food he wants.
Yes,
He
both
just
of
doesn't have
those
the money to buy
options are
ingredients.
optimal.
Very, very well.
Let me eat my gas station sushi rolls.
I can also craft carpentry items if you wish.
That's such a shocking thing to do to seafood.
I don't like how they put the vinegar in the rice to make it last longer. It makes it taste weird.
I'm just shaking my head. No one can see this, but
Grandpa
Oh
needs help.
boy.
Someone needs to help Grandpa.
But
If anyone's listening to this at home, do not get discount sushi from those like terrible places. That is not good seafood. That is a reason why you hate seafood. That is, anyone that hates seafood has only had shit seafood. That's the rule right there.
It is good unless you're a coward.
Well, I am a coward, so I guess we'll have to just deal with that.
Very
Kay
well.
is right. It can make you sick.
Yeah.
But
Seafood is not what we want.
no. Before I raid out, I would just like to say to everyone here, I will be posting this VOD on YouTube. I will also, throughout the month, occasionally be editing, not only concising the story down, but also making fun little shorts that I can then upload later. And I would love to try and have that as an extra place, but mostly just so that way we can have a concise memory of the story, since the VODs only stick around for 7 days on Twitch.
I guess we're not allowed to watch it.
I would prefer if you didn't.
No spoilers.
I will behave, even though everybody knows my story.
I feel like if Jay watched this and got towards like where I was on the one-on-one with Amy, I would be getting texts.
I don't think I'd get much out of it, honestly, because my character wouldn't do anything with the information yet. Like, he could know these entire people's backstory, and he would just go, very well.
I also just realized we did not say the name of that god, Amy, so
We did not.
that's fun. Everyone, you go on to the VOD when I post it, like maybe tomorrow, and just give me your thoughts on which god you think it is.
Lythander,
No.
the Morning Lord himself.
But let's see who we can raid out to today.
I'm guessing it's one of the former members.
Let's see. Is anyone I'm following on?
8 viewers is pretty good. I was stuck in the voice forever. 8 viewers is pretty good, even though a couple of them are us.
We actually went up to 10 for a little while.
Yeah.
We went up to 11.
The highest I saw was 7 until right now, so you guys saw higher than me, which is good.
I always keep an eye on my view counts.
To be fair, I wasn't really looking because I didn't know where to find it until like 20 minutes ago.
So I have two
Good
people
not to
that
worry
I
too much about
follow
that.
that I could raid out to.
Any of them doing anything D&D adjacent?
No.
World of IO doing it? Do it to a big guy.
Yeah. let me see.
Give yourself publicity because World of IO launched their Killed Fallen today for free. There's free advertisement, guys.
World of IO. Oh my god, I think they are. World of IO 24/7, but they've got 11 people.
No, they're not. They're not streaming right now. World of IO's not. Their Killed Fallen launch party ended already.
Okay.
What a shame.
Let's see. The people I'm following are Bottletop Hornet is on doing his Minecraft stuff, or I don't want anyone to judge me when I say this. Barley the Burr is apparently he bought a blender, and he's cooking today. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
I'm judging hard. I can't stop. Wait, no, never mind. Hyena's here. He'd love to go there. Send us there.
Send us to Barley the Burr. Okay.
Yeah, Hyena loves that.
Okay. Good way to get lost in there. Let's do it. I was about to say that Bubble is a writer, so if you wanted to get like positive attention, it would be a good place to go. But no, absolutely. Send us all over to
Send us over to Barley the Burr and just be like, hi, I've never actually commented, but I do occasionally lurk.
Hyena's final words will be no.
Oh, Are we really going to? Oh, yep, right there. No. Not the blender. Not the blender.
Let's go over to Barley the Burr. He's very entertaining. Does a lot of like cooking streams. If you're interested in that, I love his shorts on YouTube. So we'll just hop on over there. Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
So I've put a raid message in chat just so that we've got something.
Okay. All right.
So